looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Dort in at the 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. We should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Garland. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Double team on Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. To shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Garland feeling it out a bit. Outside Mitchell. Crafty move. Oh, he cranks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And now the league leaders in scoring in the third spot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Donovan Mitchell, 4th.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's SGA with a drive.
Shai is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Oklahoma City, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
I think for the Thunder, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
They need this. And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece. The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Garland for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
A step back shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
To the left wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Puts it up from 12. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 19 points.
And he was dominant. In their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific move right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Oh, and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
From 11 feet away. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. That one falls. 8 of 10. And scoring with confidence.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
This is the corner three. Thunder leading by 4. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Darius Garland.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Mitchell, it's deflected.
Yeah, no way, not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Up top, SGA. Checked by Mitchell. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been... everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
The shake. Deflected. Wallace outside. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hunter with some nice D.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
To the inside. Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Mitchell. Oklahoma grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Cavaliers trail by 3. Double team on Mitchell. Mobley outside. Ball left side. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J is on the way. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 22.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Dort against Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Thunder have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Brian?
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Dort, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Mitchell fighting for it inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For Oklahoma. Second quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man. Sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Holmgren with the block. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half, it really has been all SGA. Appreciate you joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Lonzo Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The pull-up jumper. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
And now they decide to foul intentionally, and Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Number 10,
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Garland against SGA. And the shot is good by Garland.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mitchell, and he goes big with the dunk, right over Isaiah Hartenstein.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell with the ball, watched by Wallace. Mitchell against Dort. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley grabs the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Mitchell, rejected by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope, entry denied.
SGA against Garland. And the layup falls. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Mobley with it. He's picked up by SGA. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Counted. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Garland draws the double. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Holmgren. SGA with it. Picked up by Allen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Garland finds Allen. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Holmgren for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And it's Garland on the drive. Allen inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And Allen gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
Whips the mark. The rebound by Garland.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 10 points for Jared Allen.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Thunder trail by 3. Goes up from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Garland, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna do? No, I gotta get out of this game chat. Hold on, 1 minute. Oh, I can't leave. Okay. All right. So. Hey, press circle. Press circle.
Oh shoot! Wait, who are you talking to?
You.
And so now a timeout
Right,
by
team.
Kenny Atkinson. He's going
Here's
to
the
take a
game
minute
plan.
to regroup with his players.
Hey, game plan. We're gonna do man to man. Well, full court. We're gonna do full court press. I'll make it back. We're gonna do it 2-3. Let's go. Team on 3, team on me. 1, 2, 3.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Garland against SGA. Jordan with a steal. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Cavaliers ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Mobley passes to Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Hits it from the high post. Mitchell's got 34.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Allen. Garland against SGA. Basket's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers. And as a result, their defense has been so active.
Dort against Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Up top, SGA. 6 to shoot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed. 2 shots.
Seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a great... area, and a lot of these these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, keep it going guys, ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ahead. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. SGA's got 11 in the second half. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Here's Garland. Missed inside.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's SGA. Hardenstein passes to Holmgren. From deep, SGA. Cleared away by Mobley.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Garland. Quick 2. All net.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
SGA as the drive. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
There are few players in this league who attack with that kind of skill and tenacity that SGA possesses.
Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Mobley on a screen. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
8-point game. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Outside Garland. Here's the screen by Bryant. Fires the 3. Oh, no good. Thunder trail by 5. And they're on the break. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Garland against SGA. Mobley. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Alexander fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Dort to tie it up. Cleared away by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Holmgren against Garland.
That is just elite defense there by Hartenstein. If he is in position, he is more than capable of blocking shots.
Mitchell. It's money from deep.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
From deep three-point land, cleared away by Mobley. Hunter on the wing. Dort defending. Yes! Using that window!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And it's Garland on the drive. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. It's stolen by Hunter. Throws it up. And
well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth. Watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the guard spots will be seen. Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Now here's Garland. Six to shoot. Pull from the top of the key. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Oklahoma City now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Garland, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. 13 feet away. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Allen against Wallace. Sweet move. And Allen with the layup.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls.
Yeah, it just felt to me like they wanted it more. I mean, didn't get down emotionally when they got behind. And how about that third quarter comeback? One for the ages.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Count that one. SGA's got 8 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Garland, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Fuck you, 2K.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He's the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's George. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
All the way!
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And here's some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers.
Unmute me!
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Unmute me!
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And
Unmute me!
Doubt all those guys can do both.
And this is a dependable group of local scorers. They have incredible touch from time.
Oh, my goodness, this slam!
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get it. A few style points.
And unmute me.
That's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Garland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Wallace. And it's sent back by Allen.
You gotta love that. Allen is a paint protector who will challenge anyone who comes his way.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
SGA with the ball. He's got 10. The Thunder with another miss. We've got 120. Left in the first quarter of the game. Nobody near Allen. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Wallace finds Holmgren, and stolen by Hunter. Outside Garland. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And Darius Garland. Up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. SGA's got 12 in the game.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That'll be a 5-second call. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. Mitchell wide open. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Hunter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Cavaliers trailing on the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Dort in home. Holmgren are the forwards. The backcourt pair will be Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City substitution.
Well, Cleveland shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Allen. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging. Yeah, the defender all over.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
You gotta admire
what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
SGA kicks to Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Allen outside, taken away by Williams. Here's Caruso. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. That gives them the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Holmgren finds Caruso. Mitchell with the steal. SGA with the steal. The 8-footer. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Cavaliers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Garland, no good. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse.
Teams facing,
and who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Ball's checked in for Cleveland.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Garland the pass to Hunter. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. The putback. Garland against SGA. 5 on the clock.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That free throw good from SGA. And Richard. The best record in the Eastern Conference last season. The Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma. City. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Allen inside, defended by Caruso. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second.
OVO Sound 2025.